Good morning, students. In this session, we will study what is the meaning of bolt of uniform strength and how to make the bolts of uniform strength. So, first, when the bolts of uniform strength are needed, we use the long bolts, and the shank portion is too much longer than the threaded portion. The shank portion, this is the shank portion. Shank means unthreaded portion, and this is the threaded portion. If the length of the unthreaded portion is more than the threaded portion. Third, these long bolts are subjected for variable or shock loading, as in case of bolts used in cylinder covers of the IC engine and the bolts used in big end of connecting rod of the IC engines. In that case, it is needed to make the bolts of uniform strength. Because, take this first case, when these long bolts are subjected for variable loading. First case, when the diameter of shank is equal to the outside diameter. In that case, the energy absorbed by the threaded portion will be more than the shank portion. In short, the stresses in the threaded portion will be larger than the shank portion. Suppose sigma 1 is the stresses in the shank portion and sigma 2 are the stresses in the threaded portion. In that case, sigma 2 will be larger than the sigma 1, or sigma 1 will be lesser than sigma 2. Now, in order to make the bolts of uniform strength, we have to make sigma 1 equal to sigma 2. So, there are two methods of making sigma 1 is equal to sigma 2. First, by undercutting the shank portion or making the diameter of shank portion is equal to the core diameter, so that the sigma 1 equal to sigma 2, because the area of the shank portion will become equal to the in order to make sigma 1 is equal to sigma 2, we undercut the shank portion. We reduce the diameter of shank portion so that the diameter of shank becomes equal to DC. Or second method is to drill the central hole at the top of the head up to the unthreaded portion or up to the thread in the unthreaded portion, so that the area at this section, so that the area at x6 becomes equal to the area at x1. Here also the area of the x6 portion equal to area at x1, so that the stresses in the shank portion becomes equal to the stresses in the threaded portion. Correct? Stresses in the shank portion equal to the stresses in the shank portion. So this increases the load carrying capacity of the bolts. Now we will study in detail. In case of long bolts, when threaded portion is very small, when the threaded portion is very small as compared to shank portion or unthreaded portion, the stress distribution is not uniform in bolts. The stress distribution is not uniform in the bolts. If these bolts are subjected to shock load, the stress in the threaded portion is more than the shank portion, means sigma 2 is greater than sigma 1. Thus, stress concentration occurs at the weakest part of the bolt, that is threaded portion. Here the value of the stresses increase, hence stress concentration occurs at these points. It means that the stresses induced in the threaded portion will be higher than that of shank portion. Therefore, a great portion of energy will be absorbed at the region of threaded part, which may cause fracture of threaded portion. As greater energy is absorbed here, there are chances of failure from this threaded portion. Now we will study how to make the bolt of uniform strength. There are two methods of making bolts of uniform strength. The first method, if shank portion, this is the shank portion of the bolt, is turned down to a diameter equal or even slightly lesser than the core diameter. This diameter DO is reduced to core diameter or less than core diameter DC. Then the shank of the bolt will undergo the stresses equal to the threaded portion. The bolt in this way become stronger and lighter, and it increases the shock loading capacity because of increased modulus of resilience. Now second method of obtaining bolt of uniform strength is drilling an axial hole through head. Drilling an axial hole through head as far as the threaded portion is up to the threaded portion, such that the area of shank becomes equal to the root area of the thread. Means area at the threaded portion becomes equal to the area at the shank portion. Suppose D1, this is D1. D1 is the area of hole. D1 is the diameter of hole. DO is the outside diameter or nominal diameter, and DC is the core diameter. Then area at this section, shank section, is equal to pi by 4 D1 square. That is equal to area here, or DO square minus DC square. After drilling hole, the area will be pi by 4 in the bracket DO square minus DC square. So we can determine the diameter of hole to make a bolt of uniform strength. That will be equal to root DO square minus DC square. So this is all about the bolts of uniform strength, where these bolts are used, why it is necessary to make the bolt of uniform strength, because of different stress distribution that weakens the thread. So in order to increase the strength or resilience of the bolt, we make the bolt of uniform strength. Thank you very much. We'll meet in next session.